Hi, I'm Russ and this is Rusty's Rustic Pantry. In front of me here I've got a fantastic piece of salmon, a whole side of salmon. Now I originally come from Norfolk, and when I moved to Liverpool I found I was really lucky to have a wonderful meat and fish market literally just 10 minutes down the road from me. I'm going to say it again, your local suppliers are going to be the best people to go to if you want quality meats like this and fish. This I got this morning from WG Blanchard's in Old Swan. Guys, if you're listening to this in Liverpool, please go along and take a look at the meat and fish market in Old Swan. It's absolutely fantastic. You'll find the details in the comments at the end of this video if you want to check out the address, etc. But this piece of salmon here, it cost me about £20, and what we're going to do with it today is we're going to cure it, and we're going to smoke it, take it into smoked salmon. That's cold smoked salmon, not hot smoked. It's the salmon you find in bagels, you know, with your cream cheese and that sort of thing. So it's not a cooked salmon as such. It's going to be cured and it's going to be smoked. So first of all, I need to trim this a little bit. We've got a metal tray here that I'm going to cure the salmon in. So I really need to make sure that fits nice and snug into there. So we size things up with the tray. And I'm going to cut this round about here to go into the tray. Nice sharp steak knife, butcher steak knife, cuts nice and cleanly straight through. Absolutely lovely. Now that salmon is fantastic. This piece I will place in, well, probably cut in half and place in the freezer. Got some lovely steaks to come off that for a meal later on. That'd be wonderful. I'll just put that to one side for now. Okay, now the main ingredient in curing the salmon is going to be salt. So we're going to put this onto our curing tray, get rid of our chopping board. And I'm going to start to cure this up. Ordinary household salt, some people prefer to use sea salt, it doesn't really matter, it does exactly the same job. No need to measure it out as such, just make sure that the salmon's got a nice coating. Like so. Don't be shy with it. Give that a rub over, like so. Now the salt is going to draw moisture and some of the oils and fats out of the fish. Put a bit more on there. Now the curing process for this is only going to take a couple of days. Now the salt, I'm also going to add a little bit of sugar. You can use brown sugar if you wish. This is just normal everyday white granulated sugar. Little sprinkling of that over the top. Wonderful. Now a little trick I learned from one of Jamie Oliver's videos. I'm going to add some grated beetroot to the top of this. It's not so much there for flavour, but it does make an awful difference to the appearance of the fish. Grate this over the top. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to get a glove and put on, because this is going to be messy. I'll use this is where the wife will go mad, because I'm going to use one of her marigolds, because the stain from the beetroot is quite heavy. There we go. All I've done with the beetroot is just give it a wash, top and tail it. And what will happen, as the salt seeps into the fish, it will drag some of the beetroot dye into it as well. A little bit of the earthiness of the flavour of the beetroot will go as well. But you will end up with a very, very intense colour to the finished fish, which will be on the outside. When you slice this eventually, when it's cured, you will see that there'll be a lovely dark ring of colour on the outside of the slices, and it looks really, really attractive on the plate. That's 2 medium-sized beets that I've got in there. See, look for that. Terrible, terrible. Let me just get rid of that. In the next video, if you see me walking around with a black eye, you know why. It's the wife that's done that. Using the gloves. Just spread it over a little bit, like so. Beautiful. Now, this needs to go into a fridge for a couple of days, but also it would be very handy is to put weight on top of it. Now, I've got some greaseproof paper here, put over the top. Now, to weigh it down, you can use, well, anything really. Bottles of water, things like that. It needs to have a little bit of pressure just on the top to make sure those juices come out of the fish better and get replaced with all the flavours from that salt, sugar and the coloration from the beetroot. So this will now go in to the fridge for about 2 or 3 days. That's all it takes. It's not like a piece of pork or anything like that you need to, or bacon where you need to cure it for a week or so, 10 days. This will cure very, very quickly. Okay, and we'll come back to this in a couple of days.